Hello everybody, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel if you've already seen this before. Today we are looking at toxic friends. I watched a video earlier on YouTube where there was these friends that they filmed themselves with their cameras and they talk about friendships and they say, oh, I caught my friend cheating with my boyfriend, I caught her cheating with this, I caught him cheating with that, and I was like, oh my gosh. Half of it I was like, that's not real. No way is that real. It's not. I see you. But half of it was pretty real. Like, there was this one guy, I felt so bad for him. He was a phone repairman and he looked into the back of the phone, like the phone was all looking broken and dirty and stuff in his office. And he lifts up the back of the phone and literally on the back of the phone, and this poor woman, it says, tell my wife, it has a note and then it has a $100 bill underneath of the note and it says, tell my wife my phone is broke, that you cannot fix the phone. Please, if you do that, because she wants to look through my stuff, and if you do that, this $100 is yours. And it's not funny, but in a way, because the guy ends up, he's like, I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do? And he takes the phone and he's like, he's standing there like this, right? And the woman, she's looking at him. On the other side of the cameras, you can't see the woman at all, but he has his phone recording and he comes out and he's like, ma'am, I don't want to be put into the middle of this. However, this is what happened. This is what he did. And it was so sad because you could tell he's like really, really nervous about the whole thing. And he's literally like standing there and he's like this. He's like that's that's a nervous thing to do, right? And he said in the video, it said she started crying. It's like, oh no. So I feel like that one was real. Some of them, it was like, that's fake. So we're going to be reacting to some of the ones that I think is real and some of the ones I think are fake. Because again, I see you. Let's look. Handy dandy Tik Tok page. Okay.
Your wins. When anything any of your friends do any of these things, you may want to reconsider your friendship with them.
Maybe.
Never be happy for your success or for your wins. When anything good happens in your life or you've achieved something, they never congratulate you. They never seem happy for you. And you don't get that warm and fuzzy feeling that you normally would when telling a friend good news.
True. You can normally tell if somebody's rooting for you or somebody's not rooting for you. If they're jealous of you. And jealousy is one of the worst feelings I think that we could have. But every single human being has felt it. Every one of them. And if somebody tells you they haven't, they're lying. Okay? Just for all you youngins out there. Somebody tells you they've never felt jealousy. They've never felt like envious of somebody else. They're lying. We all go through that stage in life. So yeah, you're so right.
Instead, they might make a negative comment about it. If they start to question your positive habits. For example, say you started to eat healthy, and it was a goal of yours to eat healthy meals. Now, whenever you meet up with a friend, they're just like, ugh, are you still on that diet? Or say you start going to the gym, and when you talk about it with your friend, they're just like, you're never going to be consistent enough with that. When they want to always rant to you about their problems, but they never want to listen to yours. So when you get on a phone call, they'll spend the whole hour talking about themselves.
Like one-sided.
The conversation, and they have to go. And so all you were was a listening ear. When they only want a yes man. So say this person has bad habits themselves. They're being toxic or they're behaving poorly. And you try to give them advice or say anything about it. They get mad at you. They never want you to check them. They only want you to listen and agree with everything that they're saying.
You gotta be respectful in both ways, though, but treat others how you want to be treated. Do others unto as unto others do to you, or however that saying goes.
They compete or try to one-up you. So if you tell them something that's going on in your life that's good, they always have to come back with something that's going on in their life that's better. And sometimes they make it up. Like, they'll lie just to make themselves seem better. Any of your friends...
Yep. I have had quite a friendship or two are like that, and I did not care for it at all. At all. There's some people in this world that just, like, especially now, today, everything I feel like is a competition. Everybody's glued to their phones, I see you. But, yeah, this world is what's it coming to. Next.
Me too. You know what we could do though to start like a little bit of drama? What? So I do this thing with my friend. It's kind of like a test to see if they like have my back. And clearly you don't see that Jessica doesn't have good intentions for you because you're always like so nice to her for no reason. So I'm gonna FaceTime her right now and I'll show you she's a snake. You literally sit out of the frame right now so she doesn't know you're in my room, and then you'll see how toxic she is. I'm not the toxic.
Why do I feel like this really, really, truly happens, especially from the video that I watched earlier today on YouTube? It was like, I don't know, maybe I even lost a few brain cells watching it because it was just like, are you serious? Are people really doing this? It's, wow. Ridiculous. Absurdly ridiculous. And sadly, I think that it really happens a lot.
Are you calling her yet? Hey, Jessica girlie. I just needed some like friend advice right now, so I just wanted to call you. Me and Lily got in a huge fight. Don't you think she's like literally such a bad friend? No, like Lily's always been nice to me. No, like you can say what you want to say. Like I will not tell a soul. I won't tell her. I mean, yeah, she's been a bad friend a lot, but... So you agree with me? Well, Lily's right over here, and now you know that you're literally a fake, toxic, backstabbing...
That is literally the video that I watched earlier, and some of it looked real and some of it looked very fake. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, what happened to just being friends with who you want to be friends with and not starting all of this drama? And I mean, like, that is bad for your friend to do. That is bad. That's why I have lived by the motto, if they are not here, do not speak to me about them. Period. Maybe that's why I don't have a big circle of friends. Don't need it though. Motto.
You know what we could do though to...
10 signs.
Oh. Been there. Done that. You're better off alone. You're better off alone. If you have toxic friends, bye. Like, literally referring back to the video I watched earlier as well. Like, there was this girl that was talking to this other girl, and she was like, okay, for lack of being able to remember, hey, Chloe, I just wanted to call you and tell you to stop talking to my boyfriend. This is the other girl, right? Anna, I'm not talking to your boyfriend. Yeah, you are, Chloe. He commented on your video and I don't like that, and you're just being a petty person, and he's mine and he doesn't even like you. I posted a photo at the same time that you did and he commented on yours, but he's my boyfriend. Anna, I don't understand. See, me, I would have said, click. Bye. Don't need you. It's all it takes is a click. Block.
So if you have these friends,
most of your friends are not really your friends. They're just along for the ride when it's fun, when it's convenient, when you're winning, when it's valuable to be there.
And that's why I have a small circle. Like, my circle is so small, there aren't even 4 points to connect the dots. Nope. But I got me. I got me. Really, small circle is best. Hey, so you've been a really toxic friend lately. Oh, it's because of my bipolar. You know how I get. I have a mood disorder too. It doesn't excuse your decisions. You're manipulating me into thinking that my actions are my fault. So true, so true. If mood disorders and stuff, excuse yourself from your friend group at that point in time, because nobody's going to treat you like your mom. Nobody's going to understand and treat you the way that your mother did when you were growing up from the ages of, like, what? Teenage years, I guess? Teenagers are meaner to nobody than their parents. Like, truly. And then nowadays, I don't even feel like parents care that much. Honestly. And you got to be the one that's there to see them through their lives, help them through the tough times, do things that need to be done with them. And that's that. I loved her makeup. Oh my gosh.
I know we've all had this friend in our life, and if you have, you know it's the worst. The one who is hypocritical. They'll try to say things to control what you do and tell you that you can't do certain things. They'll tell you that something you're into is weird or cringy. You hear them talk bad about other people to you. That person is not a real friend. You wanna know why? Because
Don't talk to me about them if they're not here to say it's true or not. Don't care if you don't want to talk to me again. You are a talker, and I'm not putting up with it. I won't. Oh, and I had somebody tell me a while ago, a long time ago, well, she said something about you, and I said, oh, guess what? Oh, well, doesn't mean I'm going to say something about her or you. And it did take me a little while to actually get to that point, I would say, because, you know, you have to go through different stages and stuff in life, but talking about somebody else while they're not there, it's like, what else are you there to say? Unless you say, oh, they had a beautiful dress. Oh, I like their car. Oh, they have a nice front yard. Other than that, shut up. Don't tell me. Don't want to hear about it. Go and find somebody who cares. Because it's not me.
Because they're probably talking bad about you to other people. And a person trying to control you is toxic. I know we've all had this friend in our life.
Very much so.
If you have, you know it's the worst. The one who is hypocritical. They'll try to say things to control. Signs of a toxic girl. And this can be like a toxic girl in a friendship as well as a toxic girl in a relationship. Number one, she plays the victim. Always. Somehow, absolutely nothing is ever this girl's fault. Number two, she loves a good guilt trip. She says things like, wow, you really don't care about me, when you've literally done absolutely nothing wrong. Number three, she is addicted. Addicted. It is a drug to her, drama, okay? Even if it's not there and she can't find any, she will create it. She's always somehow in the middle of every single thing. Number four.
And I do have to just say and point out the fact that the deep struggles that these people actually really do deal with on a day-to-day basis, because you have to think about if their life was all right, you live the life you reflectively feel on yourself, if I said that correctly or not. You feel like sunshine, sunshine will be around you. You feel like rain, rain will constantly be around you. And I love the rain, so no pun intended, like seriously, no pun intended. But yeah, how those people really feel on the inside, but that doesn't give them the right to treat other people the way that they want. And having compassion for somebody does not mean acceptance in being treated like dirt from them either. It doesn't. You don't give a toddler what they want because they scream, right? Maybe we should all rethink that just a little bit.
She will compliment you, but it'll be a backhanded compliment along the lines of, you look so good today, for someone who didn't try. And last but not least, everything, and I mean everything, is a competition to this girl. Like, even if you're supposed to be on the same team, she will somehow have to one-up you and make you feel below her. So if you're seeing these signs, this person clearly doesn't respect your boundaries, and it's so toxic to be in a relationship with this person, friends or love and romance. So let's just run, and don't ship on your way out. Sign?
Let's look at some of these. Yeah, best part is they don't know they did this. Yeah, they don't, because that's the stuff that they literally deal with in their everyday life. That's how they feel about themselves. That's a lot of it, and it's a sad thing. It's not a good thing. You are explaining my ex totally, you know, Taylor. Oh, yes, so true. Examples hit hard, and it's crazy how they actually convince themselves they don't do any of this. Yeah, and that also, I don't necessarily know how much that goes into a narcissistic personality disorder. If you read it in the DSM-5, there's a lot of different traits that go into narcissistic personality disorder, and I know that you only have to have so many out of like the total number of it on the list in order to actually be diagnosed with it, but that's something that's not a reversible type of a diagnosis. But that doesn't mean that people can treat others however they want either. It's tricky waters. I can't do that. That's a reversed roller coaster. Life whiz. Okay. Heart you.